Now that our customer list is ready, we can work on the create new customer and the edit. After that, we can work on the details and the delete. We're going to work on the create right now. So the create component is actually routed by the create URL. And it's actually going to be our main focus right now. So now, since our list is working fine and it gets the data from the database, we can focus on creating the form to create new customers. So our component will be this component here that we're going to work to build the form that will handle creating new customers. So to do so, we are going to use reactive form from Angular. It's a library that is part of the Angular ecosystem. We can import it and we're going to build our form. So form would be a form group, and we're going to start working on that form group. So to do so, we are just going to get the onInit, the life cycle method. And then here we're going to start building our form. So this form is equal to new form group, and we're going to supply the controls. So the first control would be the name, new form control, and it's empty by default. Then it's required dot required. Then we are going to create the email control, which is new form control again, and it's empty by default. We'll have the validator to be email. Then we are going to have our phone number. Once again, it's empty. And then validator.required. So our form is ready. We're going just to build the HTML form based on those controls. So to do so, we are going to go to our component and we're going to build the form here. So we're going to have a class that is mat elevation z2. Then we're going to have p2, padding 2. And here we're going to build our form. So it's going to be form group. It's our form. Then once we submit, we'd like to submit the information. So we say on submit. So this is the method that we're going to create. We just hover here, then quick action or quick fix, declare a method. So now we're going to get to this method, take it from here, put it at the end. I'm going to finish creating our form. So we're going to use the Angular material input or mat form field. So actually this is the input that we're going to use. So to do so, we need to import the library to our component. So that's mat form field module, and we import it in or add it to the import list. Then we're going to use the component, just go to the examples and we're going to take any of them. So I'll just take this and then dump it here. That's it. So now when we go back to our create, we can see that, yeah, of course we have to import the input, mat input. So we're going to say mat input module and we're going to get it from Angular material, so we can import it from Angular material. You just go to the input and then import this mat input module from there. Now once you import that, you will see that the form works as expected. Of course, this is the icon that we didn't import. We just need to import the module of the icon, which is mat icon module. That's it. So now we can see the icon there. So this is going to be my name, or my name control. Then we'll have email and so on. So this is going to be a person icon. So we can take this and dump it there. Then we can make this outline. So the appearance is outline, and the class will be width 500, just to make it full width. Then we take this, fill the name, fill the email. So of course we need to specify the form control name, which is name. Same thing here is going to be a placeholder, and here email John, this is the placeholder. And then we need to supply the form control name, which is my email form control, and this is going to be mail. And we're going to have the phone as well. Fill the phone, and then this is going to be my phone control, and that's it. So this is going to be a phone number placeholder, and we are going to have some buttons there. The type is going to be submit, and it's actually not raised button, and that's going to be save, and we'll have a cancel button similar to this. Cancel, which is of type reset. So this will reset the form, and we're going to change the color of this button to be primary, to be in blue. So now that's it. We have all our controls out there, so we can always specify the hint here. It's just small help to help you enter, but we can always remove it, so we don't care about this at this point. So we're just going to remove them all. That's it. So all the hints are there. So we are just going to specify the phone icon here, and then see it in action. So this is my form, and all good to go. So when I submit, it's not implemented, so we need to implement the method first. So on submit, we need to validate the form. So we just need to validate the form. If this dot form is valid, we're going to send the data to the backend. So of course we need to inject the service. So private customer service is equal to inject customer service. It's actually here. And we need to import the inject method. Then we're going to, once it's there, we post the form, this dot form dot value. So we paste the value in case it's already there. So it will result into data in case it's successful. Console log data posted. In case of error, we're going to receive it here, and console error dot error. So once we save the customer successfully, we would like to navigate back to the list of customers. So to do so, we need to inject the router so this will help us to route the customer or to the user back to the list of customers. So in order to do that, we just need to say this router.navigate to customer or to the main page. I think I wrongly imported the Express router, but in reality it's the router from Angular. It's this one here. So let's go back and check again. Let's navigate to the array. It receives an array, actually. That's why it complains about that. So now once we save a new customer, so new customer, we can just have new dot hotmail.com, and then I have a phone number. And once I save, it should navigate back to the list of customers, and I have my new customer added. Now we can implement the delete. So to implement the delete, we just need to have the button when the user click, it will confirm the delete and then delete once the user confirm. To do that, we just confirm using the default Windows or default system or browser confirm. So to do that, you just say if window.confirm, are you sure you want to delete, and we can specify the customer name. So once it's confirmed, we just call the API to delete. So it's going to be just this one here and delete customer ID. And we need to subscribe to that. And refresh the data, of course. So once customer is deleted, so we can move this to a new method. We call it init data, and we call it here so that it initializes for the first time. Then we call it when we save or when we delete customer. So in case of error, we can just log back the error, same way we did for getting the list. So we're just going to log back that error. So that's it. The delete should work fine right now. We're going to just test it. So you'd like to delete this, just click here, confirm, yes, it's deleted. So the delete is working. We are now ready to go and work on the edit and the details.